If Cisco's laying on the couch with me and my husband comes home, forget it. John is the only one that matters.
What are you doing? I can't.
And it's always me. And he'll always come up to me being a goofball.
This is not comfortable for me.
He will put his head like literally up against my face and just sit there.
Oh, it makes my heart so happy because he's a rescue dog.
What happened here, buddy?
The first week we had him, I had my concerns bringing him home in a different environment.
Are you cozy?
And he spent probably the majority of his life in a shelter. And the big thing about when you adopt a dog from a shelter is that they had a life before you.
Let me have it. I want to play with you.
So sometimes they have like some behavior issues.
Oh.
He was returned a few times because he was just full of energy. Anyone that has an English bullterrier is, you don't leave him alone. So I grew up with dogs my whole life. It really didn't take him too long to get comfortable in the house.
Yeah. He fell asleep right in the middle of my husband and my daughter on the floor.
I think he pretty much trusted us from the get-go.
I'm just a baby.
Cisco loves his dad so much.
Cisco, leave Dad alone, dude.
When my black lab Archie come over to me,
What?
Cisco will scrooch himself in between me and Archie.
What?
You know, like, I'm your number one, Dad.
And I will tell you, when John is here, he's best behavior. When John is not here, he's mischief. He'll be running and doing zoomies and fighting with the other dog.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey.
And I'm like, you would not do this if your dad was home. But for the most part, he's a lover. When he's with me.
Hi, honey bunny. What do you want? What do you want from mom?
We love him so much. He is perfect.
He had a pretty rough life, so
We have to protect him.
he just feels safe around me. And I think he realized that he found his forever home with us.
One day, my husband went to do some yard work in the excavator, and Fifi just got right in, sat on her dad's lap, and watched him dig the dirt. Most cats would be scared, but Fifi follows him everywhere.
Tim. Fifi is loose.
She always chooses my husband. She's such a snuggle bug. She talks to him all the time. Looking back, it's quite funny because when my husband and I first met, he told me he really wasn't sure if he wanted animals. My husband was more of a city boy. He didn't grow up with animals. He did agree to having just one cat, but he would sit in the corner and be second choice. And then I first saw Fifi on a Facebook post through the local Humane Society. She and several other kittens in her litter, along with her mom, were dropped on the side of the road.
Excuse me. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi.
I really wanted to go get her so that she could be that companion cat for my other cat. I think my husband is concerned that I would adopt all the animals if I could. Eventually he came around and went to go get Fifi. I was skeptical that she was going to choose him. Like, yeah, right. But it was love at first sight. We kept Fifi in her own separate room for several days, and while she was in that room, my husband would just go in and sit with her for a long time. He told me later that day that she was not allowed to be my cat. I didn't fight it.
Are you coming with me?
If he goes outside, she sits right by the door and looks outside. Sometimes we do take her out and she quote unquote helps with the yard work. My husband also likes to do everything with Fifi, so it goes both ways. I know she would look at me and say sometimes like, "You're not my daddy."
That's my hat. That's not a kitty toy. No. No.
I already had the cat that had chosen me, so it was totally okay. I don't know if my husband would necessarily admit that Fifi has changed things for him, but I can see that Fifi means so much to him that they're best buddies. I wouldn't change a thing, even if I am the second favorite.
Come here. All right.
When I first saw him acting like a dog, I was absolutely flabbergasted. He always had a little bit of personality, but in the last 3 or 4 years, he just started following me around. He'll come when he's called.
Where'd he go?
We didn't realize how different or how special it was at the beginning.
There he is. Oh.
Candace made the decision on her own to bring him home and surprise me with it. And I really didn't know what, was going to happen. He didn't do much, but he was so cute.
He was really restless in his tank, so we actually took him out and just put him in our bed with us.
The first few years, it was more of a one-sided relationship. He seemed to brighten up when he saw us.
That's how we knew, okay, there's something different going on here. As soon as he gets out of the water, he'll go straight over to Andrew.
All right, here's a good boy. He's also really obsessed with my eyes. We constantly refer to him as our water dog.
He literally has a leash.
And he'll be trying to crawl up my leg, no matter whether I'm paying attention to him.
I often am like, why don't you show me this love? I want this same love.
Where are you gonna take it?
Because I am the one taking care of him most of the time. But if that's not the case, I am so happy that Andrew gets an animal that shows love.
People have let us know that this particular case is very unique, very special.
We often get comments like, my turtle doesn't act like that.
And that makes him even more 1 in a million for us.
I couldn't be more happy with the relationship and how Mittens turned out.
Every day when I go on my kayak, I know there's an otter named Leia waiting for me. I see this little nose in the water, and then she comes around and just jumps up in the kayak. And then she's more or less all over me. She sneaks up in my jacket and plays with the palm of my hand. The first time she wanted to be petted, it felt some kind of surreal. I don't think I could imagine that this kind of experience would happen to me. This one day, I was out and walking in the forest when we suddenly heard this noise. And when we came closer, then we could see that it was actually a little small baby otter that was laying in this grass. We backed off a little bit to see if the mother would reappear. I don't think she would survive without any help because she was too little. But I was also a little bit scared because I haven't taken care of a baby otter before. When she just came, she was very needy. Lay up and just want to chill in the couch and cuddle with me. But otters, they are not really made for being inside, so we needed to teach her to go back in the wild. We started with this small baby pool. And when she got confident with that, then we took her to the lake outside here. I think I was more or less like a father figure for her. She was looking at me where to go. When Leia's around, she always wants to do everything that you do. If it's shoveling the snow, then she's in the shovel playing with the snow. But it's hard to get angry at her. She's always been very brave towards the other animals. After a couple of weeks, both my rescues, Tigga and Huyen, became like a brother and sister to Leia. They were playing around. It was very much hide and seek. That was a very special moment when all these three animals really get along. When she grew up and got more independent, I knew it was time to let her go. It's like with all children, you're kind of proud, but you're also kind of heartbroken. Every time she comes back, I always get surprised, but of course very happy. I would never actually think that Otter would be so affectionate. This is like once in a million to have this opportunity.
One day we saw this dog sneak into our backyard and we were like, who in the world is this?
We don't really get stray dogs in our neighborhood, so we just didn't know who she belonged to.
She crazy.
I was a little surprised and she just started coming over very regularly.
She good girl. You good girl.
We kept saying we're not gonna get a dog.
Shivering so bad.
You don't care.
But Bella had other plans. Before Bella came into our life, we had Blade and Dooney.
Blade. Hi.
But sadly, after many happy years, we lost the dogs to old age.
And about a month later, Bella had just come in the yard one day. Throughout the day, she just kind of slowly started creeping a little closer.
Hey.
By the end of the day, she got close enough for me to kind of give her like a little pet.
We asked around and found out she has a family in the area.
Where's you comfy?
So we were, I guess, a little worried because she really bonded with him pretty quickly.
Are you being a sweet little baby?
And she's not our dog.
But the next day she came back. She would roll over on her back and want you to rub her little belly.
Good girl.
And finally the neighbor had their child give us their phone number and was like, if you guys want to see her or you want her to come over, you can just let us know.
Bella, look what we got you.
We were so appreciative and excited. We actually just had her spend the night inside. It was like, oh my gosh, I get to sleep inside tonight. I would say she definitely has a bigger connection with Seth.
It's good to see you today.
She had this little puppy intuition that just told her, like, he needs my love.
Sometimes in the gym, she wants to be in here when I'm in here. She'll hop up and get on my chest.
She is daddy's girl for sure. It was just something that was unexpected because we said we're not gonna get a dog for at least a couple years. And all of a sudden she just literally snuck into our life. She's been the best little blessing for us.
Hi, Bella.
We realized how much we missed having a little dog in our life and in our family.